Have you ever wondered why some people seem to navigate life with effortless grace and composure, even in the face of adversity? Well, the secret might surprise you. It's not necessarily about intelligence in the traditional sense. No, it's not about how many books they've read or their academic achievements. Instead, it's about something called emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the unsung hero of the human psyche, a seemingly intangible quality, but one that holds profound influence over our lives. It's our ability to identify, use, understand, and manage our emotions in positive ways. This allows us to relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and even diffuse conflict. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? But it's not just about managing our own emotions, it's also about recognizing and responding to the emotions of others. It's the difference between a clumsy interaction and a meaningful connection. It's the guiding force behind empathy and understanding, the bridge that connects us to other people and helps us navigate the complexities of interpersonal relationships. The reach of emotional intelligence extends beyond our personal lives. It permeates every aspect of our existence, influencing our careers, our relationships, and our overall well-being. It can be the deciding factor in job interviews, the secret ingredient to a successful marriage, or the lifeline we need when we're grappling with our own mental health. Emotional intelligence is like the rudder of a ship, steering us through the turbulent waters of life. It helps us stay on course even when the winds of adversity are blowing. It gives us the resilience to weather the storm and the wisdom to learn from our experiences. But here's the thing about emotional intelligence. It's not a fixed trait. It's not something you either have or you don't. It's a skill that can be honed and developed, a seed that can be nurtured and grown. So what makes emotional intelligence so powerful? Let's explore this further. Emotional intelligence is not a single ability but rather a composite of 5 key components. Let's break down these components, shall we? First up, we have self-awareness. This is about recognizing your own emotions and how they affect your thoughts and behavior. It's about knowing your strengths and weaknesses and having self-confidence. Picture it like having an internal mirror, constantly reflecting on what's inside. Next, we have self-regulation. This is the ability to control your impulses, to think before you act. It's about expressing your emotions in a healthy way. Imagine it like being a skilled driver of your emotions, navigating through traffic jams of frustration, roadblocks of anger, or even along the scenic routes of joy and contentment. Thirdly, there's motivation. People with high emotional intelligence are not just motivated by money or recognition. They have a passion to pursue their goals for their own personal fulfillment. They're resilient and optimistic even in the face of failure. Think of it like a fire within, a burning desire to achieve, regardless of external rewards. The fourth component is empathy. This is the ability to understand the emotions of others, to feel what they're feeling. It's about recognizing and meeting the emotional needs of others. It's like being an emotional chameleon, able to adapt and resonate with the feelings of those around you. Finally, we have social skills. This involves being able to build relationships, communicate effectively, and manage disputes. It's about being able to lead, to inspire, and to work as part of a team. Consider it as being the conductor of an orchestra, bringing together the different elements in perfect harmony. So there you have it: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. These are the 5 components of emotional intelligence, the building blocks that allow us to understand and manage our emotions and to effectively interact with others. Now that we understand these components, how do they play out in real life? To illustrate the principles of emotional intelligence, consider the story of Sarah, a successful businesswoman. Sarah, a shrewd entrepreneur, has always been known for her astute business decisions, but it's not just her business acumen that sets her apart. It's her ability to perceive, understand, manage, and use emotions in a constructive manner. In essence, her emotional intelligence that truly distinguishes her. Take, for instance, her decision-making process. Sarah does not rely solely on cold, hard facts. She also considers the emotional undercurrents that may be influencing the situation. She's aware that emotions can cloud judgment, but she also knows they can provide valuable insights. This is emotional intelligence at work. The ability to perceive emotions, to access and generate emotions so as to assist thought. In her relationships, both personal and professional, Sarah exhibits a deep understanding of others' emotions. She asks the right questions, listens with genuine interest, and responds with empathy. This isn't mere politeness. It's Sarah's way of using emotional understanding to foster stronger, more meaningful connections. Managing her team, Sarah takes advantage of her emotional intelligence. She recognizes the emotional strengths and weaknesses of her team members, and she uses this knowledge to manage them effectively. She encourages positivity, diffuses conflict, and ensures everyone feels valued. This is emotional management, another aspect of emotional intelligence. Finally, Sarah applies her emotional intelligence to achieve her business objectives. She leverages her understanding of emotions to inspire and motivate her team, to negotiate better deals, and to navigate the complexities of the business world. This is emotional utilization, the ability to use emotions to facilitate various cognitive activities. Sarah's story shows us that emotional intelligence is not just about understanding emotions, but also about applying that knowledge in practical, beneficial ways. By integrating emotional intelligence into her life, Sarah has not only achieved business success but also cultivated richer, more fulfilling relationships. It's a powerful testament to the transformative potential of emotional intelligence. The benefits of emotional intelligence extend far beyond personal satisfaction and professional success. When we delve deeper into the impact of emotional intelligence, we'll find that it plays a significant role in shaping our lives, both mentally and physically. Let's start with mental health. In a world where stress, anxiety, and depression are increasingly common, emotional intelligence is like a beacon in the storm. It allows us to recognize and understand our emotions, which is the first step towards managing them effectively. With emotional intelligence, we can face our fears and anxieties with clarity and courage, making them less daunting and more manageable. Next, let's talk about physical health. Believe it or not, emotional intelligence can also impact our physical well-being. When we're able to manage our stress effectively, it can lead to lower blood pressure, a healthier heart, and a stronger immune system. It's as if our bodies are saying, "Thank you," for taking care of our emotions. But the impact of emotional intelligence doesn't stop at our own personal health. It also contributes to our overall life satisfaction. When we are emotionally intelligent, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and optimism. We're better equipped to handle setbacks and disappointments, and we're more likely to bounce back from adversity. We can see the silver lining in every cloud, and find joy in the simplest of things. Moreover, emotional intelligence helps us foster healthier relationships with those around us. It allows us to understand and empathize with others, to communicate effectively, and resolve conflicts in a positive manner. This in turn leads to stronger, more fulfilling relationships, whether they are with our friends, family, or colleagues. So, you see, emotional intelligence is more than just a personal trait. It's a tool, a skill, a superpower if you will, that can transform our lives in countless ways. It's a force that can help us lead healthier, happier, and more fulfilling lives. Emotional intelligence, then, is not just a personal trait, but a force for positive change in our lives and in our world. You may be wondering, can I learn to be more emotionally intelligent? The answer is a resounding yes. Now that we've explored the power and impact of emotional intelligence, let's delve into how you can cultivate this essential skill. The path to emotional intelligence is not always easy, but with patience, practice, and persistence, you can certainly enhance your emotional acuity. Firstly, let's talk about mindfulness. This is the art of being present, being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can gain a better understanding of your emotions, helping you manage them more effectively. Start with small steps like focusing on your breath or spending a few minutes each day in quiet reflection. Next, we have feedback. It might be uncomfortable to hear how others perceive us, but it's a crucial step towards self-improvement. Seek feedback from people you trust and be open to their observations. Remember, feedback is not about criticism, but about understanding how your actions and words affect others. Empathetic listening is another powerful tool for enhancing emotional intelligence. This involves truly hearing and understanding others' perspectives without immediately jumping to solutions or advice. It's about validation and empathy, showing others that their feelings matter. And finally, practice patience with yourself. Cultivating emotional intelligence is a process, and like any process, it takes time. You might not see immediate changes, and that's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself if you stumble along the way. Instead, celebrate your progress, no matter how small. As you embark on this journey, remember to start small. Perhaps focus on one area at a time, whether it's mindfulness, seeking feedback, or empathetic listening. With time and practice, you'll start to notice a shift in your interactions and understanding of both yourself and others. Remember, emotional intelligence is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. And every step you take on this journey brings you closer to a more fulfilled, more balanced, and more meaningful life.